Well, I mean, nothing really happened, so I will probably just start it here. Hopefully that doesn't happen again, which... unfortunately, I can't really confirm or deny that it won't happen. But that's the that's what I was talking about. I don't know if, you know, wherever our server's located, if it's getting hit by thunderstorm right now, which could also be a possibility. The weather is not great right now. I would like to think not. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. Can't really, I mean, I could, but I'm not gonna worry about the 15 minutes that... It's kind of just me catching up on what was going on during the week. And sort of the status of networkability. That's not the right word. And jump down here because I know there is... Oh no, not this part. I guess over there. There's an ether vein. Oh, and we'll be able to fast travel back up here. Have not been using fast travel. I've just kind of been wandering around. But like I was saying before, like specifically with that kind of equipment, tool belt was equipment, but wasn't the highest rarity. Like if we can get this resolved, by we I mean me and my ISP. Yeah, I would definitely be inclined to stream more. It's a little frustrating. Alright, easy guy.
Sure I did, Sana. You look great. We can't leave it like this.
I mean, technically, I think I could salvage that. I have... some ability to use... I guess it's still just like Windows Movie Maker. Just to sort of splice and put them together, which is basically all I need to do. Just upload it to YouTube. Which thankfully I kind of learned I could do when I was making the audition videos. Which clearly, as you can tell, didn't get any interest.
Seriously? We only just got here. Okay, so we're handing over.
It always pays. It always pays off to collect for occasions such as these.
We're going up in the world.
Okay, it looks like that was like not on rep. What's the way? That quest is, our main quest, I guess, is that way. But I want to get that ether vein and then just come right back up, and we'll go from there.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier. I guess this is fate too, huh?
Here we go, guys.
Let's give him the usual, Noah.
Where I'm from, all the land ambulance. You're on fire land. Big impact.
Sure I did, Santa. You look great.
And the only other thing that I've changed is
Shall we deal with it?
the actually capture for V2 Studio. Because I set it up pretty much just with the like virtual webcam, that method. But just going through like other options, it seems like the most preferred and consistently used one is just the direct like game capture with transparent background. So I've just swapped to that, and I think it has made things look slightly better. Still not like, oh, it's, you know, completely new and fantastic. No, I think new model is definitely something that kind of has to come when things align. And the only reason I haven't put together a new one right now is because I wanna refine a bit more of my rendering.
Good thing we found this.
And this is something I don't really want to talk too much right now. I want to kind of save some content for the yearly anniversary coming up
I practically know this one by heart.
to kind of talk about things, because we're not planning anything special. There's no way in hell that I can kind of, you know, plan anything crazy.
Gemini, run!
Hazy figure, now's your chance.
Time to get crushed. Overfall! Airbag! Butterfly blade! Light slam! All coming together. Go! Ha! They're sparking me yet. Was on way too soon.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
Guy up there, but I'm thinking that enemy's gonna be probably a higher level than what we're supposed to be fighting. Oh, he's only level 14. Now I'm kind of confused. So either this way goes like up and around. Actually, I should probably try that first. Then go back and forth. I was actually thinking of picking up Cult of the Lamb, and that comes out on Thursday. I know I don't think the only roguelike I think I've streamed is
I practically know this one by heart.
Atomic Crops. The Cult of the Lamb is kind of the next big one coming out. It does look good.
Figured out.
Something so valuable here.
But sometimes with roguelikes, it kind of depends
Them off.
how long I kind of stick with them. And I try my best to give them like a fair shot. The main one I kind of like I've tried to like it, and everyone seems to really enjoy them, is Rogue Legacy, which I have, and I've played Rogue Legacy 1 and just couldn't really get into it. When Rogue Legacy 2 was coming out, I didn't purchase it early access or anything, but when it did come out, I'm like, okay, it's content complete, let's give it a shot. Again, played it for like quite a lot. I didn't like complete the main like storyline,
Something a bit meatier.
but it just is like, it's just not my kind of game. This is not the right drop off. Okay, but I did suspect there'd be something up there. Wish there was, but now we're falling.
What kind of
We're dead. We're gonna die.
Like this.
Maybe it was there. For whatever reason, I didn't think I could drop off there and get to the spot I was thinking of. Yeah, Rogue Legacy 2, where I think it is a more fun game. It's just not the kind of game for me. I do much prefer
Smarts.
when the roguelikes are more like obviously Isaac,
Ether here.
Gungeon, Hades. I do like Atomic Crops. I think Atomic Crops is kind of like the odd one out that's kind of not like the other ones, but it's unique enough and it's got like that weird kind of gameplay that I enjoy, where it has stuck around. Trying to think of wait, I was just gonna teleport back up. Trying to think of some other ones. But as you can probably tell, I'm a little picky when it comes to where I spend my money.
This is something decent, right?
But Cult of the Lamb is the one. It's one that like honestly is catching my attention. I think it's caught on a lot of people's radar, especially now. Like it's in the hands of a lot of content creators, like who can stream the first early bit. But definitely looks good.
Ready to make some waves.
Yeah, I'm typically not too interested in, like, if it's an Isaac clone, it's really gotta, sell it. Like Gungeon's probably the best example of, it's kind of like Isaac, but like it's unique enough that it's its own thing.
Here we go, guys.
Let's give him the usual, Noah.
Come on, Uni. Drop us another.
Well, they were no match for us. Nah, and we were just getting started.
I actually didn't play Exit the Gungeon, so I can't really comment on that. But it's been on sale a couple times, and I've considered picking it up.
Here we go, guys.
Let's give him the usual, Noah.
But it feels like it's been so long that those guys are probably going to be putting out another game pretty soon. Oh, and actually there is a, I think Shovel Knight is supposed to have a sort of, I think it is just like, I can't tell if it's roguelike or roguelite. They did put out that puzzle game, and I figured they would be releasing close to like the same time, but that was not the case. Hopefully that comes out soon, because I would definitely be looking to pick that up. Not the biggest Shovel Knight fan. I did play through the main game,
Let's push on.
and I think only the first DLC, the Plague Knight one.
What kind of place is
Didn't play through Spectre Knight, and I didn't play through King Knight, which has a card game aspect to it. So I think I would honestly love it. That looks like a big dangerous guy up there. Probably level 80 plus. You know the drill.
Is this like a rare thing?
Fight with focus. I know. I'll rein myself in. Where I'm from, it's called a land handshake.
You're dealing with me. Thanks for the support. Are you okay? I have to keep the team together. Sorry. You guys got you covered.
I'll keep on the attack.
Smooth as always, Noah.
Butterfly blade. I'll
We'll
draw them.
still do this. Got you covered. What's happening?
This can't be happening.
Unstoppable. No.
Okay, healers are dead.
I'll draw them.
Glad I told them to focus this one and didn't happen.
Can't be real. Not now. Not here.
Probably be dead. Okay, we didn't die. These guys are probably just gonna respawn when we get
Something
close.
so valuable here. Here we go, guys.
You're dealing with me. This'll keep me going. Overboard.
So I'm gonna play as the DPS, so that doesn't happen.
Smooth as always, Noah.
Dark mode. White crash out. Butterfly blade. I'll keep up the attack.
Smooth as always, Noah.
Gemini, strike hammer.
You guys got you covered. Right side. I'll get this whole Asian business.
You're a lifesaver. I'll draw them.
Thanks for the support. Overboard.
Hopefully we get a topple.
Smooth as always, Noah.
Probably missed. There you go. Oh, well. Internet cut out once. That's not great. I was just talking about trying to get this fixed. I think the modem that they replaced the old one with is also, like, not great. And as you can see, we are dropping frames every so often.
It's over.
May you sleep peacefully.
But it should be, like, too noticeable, but when it happens, it will definitely, you'll see it. But I've told them, hey, you know, even after you changed it, it's pretty unstable. And I did mention that it has been cutting out randomly. Usually at specific times during the night. I said, like, oh, it hasn't happened, you know, since I've been streaming. And then it happened today. I mean, I'm not Mr. Internet. You know, I've had my thoughts on what it could be. But I can't really say. I've just gone back and told them, hey, it's not great. They're coming back Friday. Like end of day Friday. So I might just choose to not stream. that day.
Where I'm from, called a land handshake. You're a small land.
Yeah, it's just kind of been a pain, but you know what? Honestly, I just want this over and done with. Because it honestly, used to have no issues with this service provider back when I first started. Then, like, around December, just got progressively worse. And I remember specifically the night that kind of was like, okay, this is like not normal. It was when I was playing Final Fantasy 14 and like I had just gone live and like it was immediately like had no upload speed. Just crappy bit rate. Like could barely stay online. Like that was the first night that it had kind of happened. But from like day one to that point, it was honestly working really well for me. You might say, well, why'd you let it sit for 9 months? I thought I had a solution in OBS. And I would say for a time it was, you know, working. But with like it being like increasingly unstable, it's just not, you know, a band-aid that's gonna stick anymore. Oh, you heard that? That was my Digivice. Yeah, Koromon, he's turned into Agumon now. That's probably as much as I'm going to get out of him today. I know these things pretty much take days of kind of keeping track of. But, that just happened. I don't think I can do much else. Zoom out. I don't think I can here. I think I physically have to go to the map. Yeah, and that was a dead end, so we probably have to go that way. I mean, best case scenario is they get the stability issue kind of sorted. Again, if you weren't here, the service tech was like, "Oh yeah, we still see that issue going on." So maybe they like didn't properly test your connection. And I'm like, okay. And I know how like support works, so like most likely they'll just say, "Hey, yeah, something looks kind of wrong, so we'll, you know, test it again." Just instead of saying like, "Oh, well, I don't see anything wrong. Bye." Where I would like to maybe see a secret tunnel through the mountain. Would like maybe a comp boost to our plan. But I mean, a boost isn't going to really help if it just cuts out randomly. So we'll see. I don't really know what ISPs do now for comp. I know maybe they'll take a couple bucks off your monthly plan or whatever. But with it being pretty competitive, I honestly, and I swear, some of this like the pricing on some of this seems pretty jacked. So they probably wouldn't even care if they added on a bit more upload, a bit more download, for essentially no charge, as long as like you're, staying in business with them. Phones have kind of like gone that way as well. Used to be, tons. You needed to pay tons for data and like the bare minimum, and now they're like 5 gigs of data, 10 gigs of data for cheaper than it was when you first got your phone. So hopefully we I would just be happy with it just working, but I've got my eye on a prize, which may or may not even exist. But yeah, just going over all that is kind of like what would push me to be more active currently. Just because I don't want to be that one streamer, that one where they can barely stay online. Like, it's problems enough getting people in here. So like I don't need any more problems. So I am really, really, really banking on this. Just taking care of that issue right then and there, which is something that honestly shouldn't have to deal with, but I know just internet is just the internet. Sometimes you're just at its mercy.
Well, he got the blood pumping at least.
And it just happens. Bad lines, old cables.
What are you hiding, little guy?
Oh, a gemstone, eh? I was gonna say core crystals. Maybe a subtle reference.
Bit of a scorcher, innit? It's sweltering.
You're telling me. I mean, it's normal right now, but it is. I think today is the last day of like heat until like end of the week. So that's at least nice.
So hot. keep it together now, Mimi. I'll drag you along myself if I have to.
I mean, I get that it's hot, but really? Whether we're talking food or weather, Mio does not take to heat. I knew this would happen.
Heat's never bothered you, has it, Lance?
Nope, I'm made of sterner stuff.
Honestly, I'm starting to feel a little worn out. A spot to rest would be nice about now.
Hey, look! There! Mimi, look! It's water! There's an oasis! Water? Yeah, water! Water! Come on, let's go! Yeah!
Oh, come on. Talk about overreacting. We should be thankful they're back in high spirits.
Let's just hope it's not a mirage.
Okay, those are just big guys. They aren't... I thought it was going to be a super boss, but... They're just bigger guys.
Mia, are you alright? Huh? Is that...
Just caught a glimpse of hope. Guess I can hold on a while longer.
Butterfly blade! Out of my face! Go! Air fang! I'll keep up the attack.
Smooth as always, Noah.
White flash! Knock it off! Power! Butterfly blade! Hammer!
Eat it! Overfall!
Air fang!
Keep up the pressure! Take it over! Crash down! I'm getting into the swing of this!
Okay, so almost everyone has everything else, almost. That was a great sentence. I'm not going to swap around anyone's classes yet.
Fight with focus!
I practically know this one by heart. You're dealing with me. This will keep me going. Got you. Crash down. Right.
I'll keep up the attack. Looking good, Noah!
Crazy. Wow, thanks. Overfall. You're dealing with me. This will keep me going.
Go! Butterfly blade!
I've lost the enemy. Smooth as always, Noah. You're dealing with me.
Cheers for that! Go! My ultimate scream! Butterfly blade!
Oops, I could have used those ones.
That was over way too soon!
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
Here we go, guys!
Let's give him the usual, Noah. Crash down! The element of surprise.
Never the paragon.
You're dealing with me.
Appreciate it! Out of my face! Air fang! Repeat! Hammerhead! Too fast for you! Butterfly blade!
Storm sky. You're dealing with me. This will keep me going.
Knock it off!
I've lost the enemy.
Air fang! Appreciate it!
Keep up the pressure.
I'll draw them! Cheers for that! Hammerhead!
Enemy you're dealing with me. Thanks.
That's fine. Just want all these enemies out of the way.
Hazy finger. Crash down. Overfall. something a bit
The
meatier.
oasis. Keep it together.
Just let me dive in. Let's rest and heal up.
Personal hygiene is every soldier's duty.
I'll save.
We have to keep track of our progress.
I know it auto saves a lot, but just makes me feel safe. Do a bit of leveling, but I'll save that up a little bit longer until we really hit
Should we get a move on?
just like a wall.
Nice and cool.
Thank the clock.
All right then. My turn.
You too.
Don't happen every day. Yeah!
You muppet! Never do that again!
Come on. You're already soaking wet anyway. What difference does it make?
The difference is you're an asshole. What snuffing difference? Oh, I've got water in my ears now.
Staying here, are you?
I've got something to take care of. I'll send it to you now.
A map?
From the survey branch. Annihilation events occur frequently here.
Annihilation events? You mean...
Look. It happens here too. Given our route, we should take the safest way possible.
Very cautious of you.
It's my duty to be.
Thank you.
Sure.
Sorry, just grabbing a drink. Ooh, that felt great. How are you feeling, Mio? Great. Since I cooled off in the lake. Glad to hear it. I worked up a chunk and appetite with all that moving about. I'm sure we still have some rations left. Grab some after you've rested. This is turning into quite the leisurely pleasure cruise, isn't it? Hey, man. I seem to remember you agreeing to have a rest at the oasis, too. Sure. I had judged it necessary to take the short break, check the route. Ion, come on, take a dip. Cool off that overheated cranium of yours. I don't think so. Even in a highly open desert locale with good sight lines like this, we must maintain a lookout at all times. Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, thanks. I can go on because of you. In fact, you've helped me out a lot a lot of times since we joined forces, Tyon. Yeah, dude. If it wasn't for you, I don't know if I'd still be here in one piece. That's what I'm here for. To determine the best course of action, tactically and strategically. Hey, Tyon. Do you think you could tell us the way out of the desert then? Naturally. We bear further south into the Ribby Flats. Sounds like another massive hike on foot. If we got so much walking through the wild ahead of us, why don't we make camp here for the day? Probably do with topping up the water supplies too, I reckon. Not a terrible line of reasoning, however. Tyon, we've been hiking through a wasteland for a while. You need to rest, same as the rest of us. Didn't you admit as much just now? And what's more, I'm starving too. Aha, atta girl. Manana's tummy hears someone talking about food. Riku, Manana, where did you get to? Went on little search for tasty treats. Since we now have a lush oasis, morsels even tastier than pack rations can be had. Tickle of taste buds make chuckle in heart of soul. Good for morale, good for mood. So Manana will keep eye to ground in search of ever tastier treats. So you're gonna be cooking something up for us, huh? Correct, muchly. Manana is a total diva when it comes to cuisine. I can confirm. But clan cuisine take 2 hours to make. And meanwhile, please endure hunger with patience, like well-behaved soldiers. What the spark? 2 hours? Nothing's worth that kind of wait. Come on, all you need to do is chuck a few ingredients in a pot. Is there really that much to do? To it? Meh. Such unkind and untrue words. Friends think food is nothing more than fuel for fruitless meat snack? Such rotten attitude. Banana can offer incredibly tasty cuisine. Not simply chucking stuff in pot, then deliver unceremoniously into mouth hole. Manana, would you like us to help you out with the cooking? Then maybe it could get to our mouth holes a bit faster. Meh, acceptable. But if friends want to help Manana in cooking duties, certain boundaries must be set. Tasting is 100% pure view of Manana. Eating Manana's meals at a rest spot will temporarily increase the EXP and rewards you receive from winning battles. Some rest spots are canteens where you can order food. Doing so will help Manana come up with new recipes that will offer new status effects. So get ordering.
We've never been here before.
Oh, I really want that shiny thing.
Manana's battle soup, eh? Sounds yum.
In cook, you can use items gathered to cook delicious meals. Meals you can make are listed here. With the required ingredients on the right, select Manana's battle soup. Oh, hold. Yo, I'm stuffed. Been a while since I pigged out like that. Thanks for the feast. You really outdid yourself, Banana. I'm floored that you can create such stellar meals here in the wilderness. Banana blush. She even went out on the battlefield with us, cooking for the soldiers. She carried that into battle? I think she wanted to do all she could for the troops' morale, especially on the front, where it's easy to feel doubt or anxiety. Whoa, imagine that. But Manana also enjoyed travel with Mio and friends. Could not have discovered such amazing ingredients otherwise. With new dishes and ingredients, repertoire of Manana go through roof. By the by, what do Riku do on Team of Noah and Friends? Riku provides support across board. In other words, do everything. Biggest talent lie in the maintain of power frame, also gemcraft. You're pretty spectacular in your own right. Now that we can no longer rely on our colonies for supplies and improvements, you should indeed be an indispensable asset. Friends want to see master trick of Riku? Yeah, totally. Show us. At this very moment, Riku cannot. What? Mate, you can't just pull the rug out from under our feet like that. Riku just not able to do on sudden command. To make gems, require gathering suitable material first. Hey, Riku. Yes? Up until now, we've just relied on you for all our repairs and maintenance. But thinking about the road ahead, I wonder if it wouldn't be better if we learned to tweak our blades ourselves. Yeah, that. Merm. It's not a thing that can learn just by snapping fingers. If it's possible, though, I'd like to learn too. And me as well. Meh, fine. Riku Cave. We'll show way of gem crafting to friends, a special exception. First have to collect materials, like said. Riku noticed Aspar during earlier jaunt through Rikuth Wellspring. We'll need glaring eyeball from that. They already told us that. Can we please?
I've been feeling really pumped for the past
Okay.
while.
Must be thanks to Manana's cooking. I always knew it was something special.
Odd square shard.
Don't mind if I do.
Finding quite a lot of these ether veins, which makes me think the next time we find one of those settlements to kind of charge up, it's gonna cost more than one. Which is fine, but you know, I like big number go up. Please don't attack me. Okay. I'm actually going to take a quick break here. Just going to go to the washroom real quick. Refill drink, and we'll just be going through the quest here. Just give me a minute.